Okay, fellas. So, this is my first story time and whatever, but I don't really care. But anyway, let's begin. Okay, so boom. When I was 4 years old, I had the perfect life. I had a mom and a dad. It was like heaven. It was like I never wanted to leave. But until my brother and sister came, things started to go off wire. Like, bad. Hey, I got into, let's see, the schools I went to was Buffalo Hearing and Speech. That was a fun school. Hey, go. Oh, geez, hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. Now, the schools I went to was Buffalo Hearing and Speech. That was a fun school, actually. School 90. I don't even remember my teacher's name. School 6. School 6 was amazing. It felt like I never wanted to leave that school, but I had to. Build Academy, worst school of all time in Buffalo. Never go there. And let me tell you there, it's hell there. Let me tell you. It was in, like, 5th grade. I got like I think I had a racist teacher or something, but overall she didn't like me at all because I was too darn dark. I was like, what? What? Because of my color, I don't get liked? Bruh, she's racist. And let me tell you, I wanted to slap her so bad, but I couldn't because she was a teacher. So it was just me. I was the only black kid in class, and everybody else was white. Like, let's skip a few years. The day I got my very first girlfriend. That was a total disaster. So the day I got my very first girlfriend was December 18th, 2018, I think? On my birthday last year? I think so, yeah. It was December 18th, 2018. I met this girl named Shannon on in North Park Middle Academy in 7th grade. She was like the perfect girl. But in 8th grade, things started to go AWOL, or like horrible. We decided to fight over a freaking Roblox game. We were playing Roblox one time, and then we decided to just fight, not like physical, like argumentative. It was like bad. I'm like, and yet I still feel horrible to this day, and I don't know why. But I moved on on her. It was like hell. I felt like I was trapped. But overall, I was free on the outside, but trapped on the inside. I didn't get depressed or anything, but still, I was still pretty sad that she broke up with me. And then we got back together. And then my friend Jace was like, "Dang, you two gonna break up and get back together, like, and then break up and get back together?" And I was like, maybe. Hang on, I need to yawn. I'm getting a bit dizzy, but I don't care. Then we went to this one teacher named Miss LaFernara. Oh, Lord. You don't want to know how bad she was. Woo! I didn't like her at all. There's this one teacher that I loved so much. His name was Mr. Oliveri. He was the best teacher, the best math teacher in any school I've ever went to. He was like awesome. He always made jokes. He always took us outside. He always laughed with us. Well, sometimes I slept in class, but don't blame me. I'm an insomniac. If you don't know what an insomniac is, it means that I can't sleep at night. Yeah, that's what I am. Insomniac. Or otherwise my grandmother calls me a sundowner. But I don't really care. Still, it felt like heaven when I was up at night, because I always get peace and quiet. Except for my voice. I am pretty loud at night. But still. Now, let's skip to when I graduated 8th grade and went to 9th grade. 9th grade, oh boy, was that hard. Oh boy, I have summer school about it. Yes, you heard me. I have summer school. Rest in peace to my summer. So, but let's jump to today. No, wait. Let's talk about my house fire. Yeah, I had a house fire. That's why I couldn't post for like 3 months, because my phone's burnt. My phone was burnt in the fire. I was devastated. It's actually making me cry thinking about it. But I'll be fine. I'm a man. Men don't cry. Do they? Whew, excuse me. But that's basically the craziest year I've ever had in my life. Was 2018. No, wait, 2019. The year that we're in right now is the craziest year I've ever had. January, had a house fire. February, moved into my aunt's place. February through May, we lived with my aunt. I don't even remember her anymore. Now, still, my mom hates my aunt, literally. My aunt stole everything from us. She stole my mom's ID, my mom's benefit card, my mom's clothing, my grandma's clothing, my clothing, my brother and sister's clothing, and she kicked us out. Where were we supposed to go after that? Then, it went worse. We live with our second grandmother now. Yes, you heard that right. I have 2 grandmothers. My dad's mom and my mom's mom. My grandfather died 2 days ago. Rest in peace to his soul. May his soul live in heaven. I never even met my grandfather. It's just making me cry thinking about him. I mean, literally. I mean, I know I love him to death, but I never met him. I always wondered what he looked like. Hang on. Thinking of something. Alright. So, it was 9th grade. Me and Shannon was in the same class again. And again, I mean again. We were classmates for the 4th time in a row. 7th grade, 8th grade. No, wait, I take that back. 3 years, my bad. 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. Now, in 9th grade, we had this crazy teacher that I hated so much. It was worse than my 5th grade teacher. Her name was Maria Coates. Oh, God. I do not like her. I mean, Miss Johnson, she's okay. Mr. Brown, not so much. Miss Dinelli, very much so, yes. I loved Miss Dinelli. Miss Yeager, holy crap, she was the best. I never have been unprepared for swim class before. Now, Mr. Holmes, that was my health teacher's name, was so boring I always fall asleep in his class. No ifs, no ands, or buts. Always fell asleep. Like 24/7. Every health class we had, knockout. And no, I'm not complaining. And I am bragging. But still, he was the worst. He was. Now let me rate the teachers from F to S plus, like how they do in games. Mrs. Coates. Well, I'm gonna have to give Miss Coates a D. She was so-so. Miss Guarino, I'm gonna have to give her a B. She was kind of funny. Miss Chestnut, let's give her a C. Yeah. Mr. Oliveri, instant S plus. Instant S plus. I freaking loved him. He was the best math teacher I've ever had. I have never fallen asleep in his class, ever. Every time we went to his class, I felt wide awake every time I saw him. I have never fallen asleep in his class before. Mr. Herberger, oh Lord, I forgot to talk to you guys about him. Every time he said China, it's China, right? He kept saying China in this weird way, like China. We all say like it's China, not China. We all said it. It was a bit annoying at first, but I still got used to it. I like sometimes fell asleep in his class, but he used his smelling salt on me, and it hurted like hell. It really did. It really did. It was so bad that I had to put my nose in soap and water. Literally, had to run home, put dishwashing liquid in my nose. It hurted so much, it still hurts today. And then put water in my nose, like say for instance you had to close a nostril, and then snort it up. Excuse me for this. Hold on, what was that word again? Hang on. I'm trying to figure it out. Reference. There it is. Like, say for reference, you have like this. Don't kill me for this because I never took this before. But let's say this for instance, you have cocaine. You grab a straw. You grab like a little knife. You cut up into little pieces. Then you snort it up. That's what I did to water. But except I couldn't cut it into pieces. I just used a straw and then snorted it up my nose. It hurted. Then let's talk about the times I got a nosebleed. For real. It hurted. I literally just put my finger in my nose because I had to clean it out, and then I saw blood. I'm like, what? Am I nose bleeding? I told my math teacher that I was nose bleeding, and he said, did you go to the nurse? And I said, yeah. He said, then it might be hot then. Then I looked at Shannon. My nosebleed got worse. My nosebleed got so bad that it dripped on my math test. I was like, oh God, I'm going to fail this for sure. I did, because he couldn't even read my writing. Yes, my writing is messy. Don't blame me. Now, let's say, for instance, I have roommates in high school. Oh, Lord. Let's talk about roommates. That's right. You got a roommate story. If I was with roommates, it would be 3 boys or 3 girls. 3 girls would be like named Bubbles, Talia, and Maria. Talia and Maria would be siblings, like twins. And Bubbles, she was always the happy girl, like the happy kumbaya. If you don't get the reference, you probably didn't watch her before. Yes, I'm getting tabs, okay? I met her. The little Asian-looking woman who has more subscribers than me, but I don't really care. Still. Now, let me tell you about I don't know how I still remember his name because it's been so long since I've ever seen him. Mr. Madison. Yeah. His last name is a girl's name. Madison. It's a girl's name. Whoop-de-doo. He was a gym teacher that I liked. He was okay. But I had another gym teacher whose name was hilariously funny. My gym teacher's name was frickin' Mr. Sandwich. I was like, what? His name was Mr. Sandwich? I was like, oh, heck no. No. Now, let's talk about Halloween. Oh, boy. Everyone's favorite holiday. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Halloween. Last year. Halloween. I dressed up as a little cat. Because I love cats, so don't blame me. I literally had to freaking Nia like a freaking Nico from anime. If you're probably going to get the reference, you probably don't watch anime, you freaking anime losers. Now, if you do watch anime, subscribe to me. If you don't watch anime, dislike this video. Anime watchers, like this video. Non-anime watchers, dislike this video. Alright? That's how I'm going to do it. If you're an anime watcher, comment below, I love anime, nothing else but anime. If you're not an anime watcher, say, hang on, let me take that back. If you're an anime watcher, like this video and comment down below, I love anime, I will love your comment instantly. If you're not an anime lover, comment down below, I do not like anime, I like zombies. I will still love your comment, but I wouldn't like it. But anyway, let's get back to the story. Now, I think my fourth grade teacher was named Miss Bukowski or something. Yeah, her name was weird. My school was on South Division Street. It was like crazy. It was like in town or something, like downtown. Yeah, downtown. It was on South Division Street. It was a big old school. It had like 4 floors. No, I take that back. 5. It had like 5 floors. The 4th floor was a cafeteria, and then the 5th floor was like the attic. Me and my ex-friends, you're right, I don't have any friends. That's why I use Discord all the time. Me and my ex-friends, we went up to the 5th floor, and we saw a freaking giant skeleton hanging from the freaking ceiling. We all screamed, but we didn't run out. We all pushed it aside, and we saw a giant spider hanging. That's how I became to like real spiders, not toy spiders. My friend dared me to pet it, so I petted it, and it liked me. I was so creeped out at first, but then I kept petting it. It was crazy. Yeah. Now let me tell you. It was the year of it was the year of 3rd grade. 3rd grade. Oh boy, everybody's favorite grade. Woohoo. Was not so good for me. Alright, so you wanna know why? Because apparently I tried to save my friend from stapling himself, but then the next thing you know, I stapled myself. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the camera working. Oh, whoops, that's a screenshot. Don't blame me. Apparently I can only use the camera during live streams, so that's bad. But anyway, let's get back to the story. I stapled myself really badly, like the staple was so deep it went through my finger. Yes, I still have the mark to this day. It's on my finger. Now let's talk about when I was living on Bennett Village. Oh boy. This is going to be hard to tell, y'all. I was living on Bennett Village at the age of 13. 13 and 14. No, wait. 12 and 13, my bad. Now, I was just home alone playing zombies as usual, because you all know I love zombies. If you didn't see my live stream of zombies down below, go search it up. I'm too lazy to put in the frickin' channel link. Or the live stream link, actually. But anyway, let's get back to it. Then I was dared by my friends to go outside in snow. I did. I slept in the snow, actually. It was so cold. Oh boy. Then in the summertime, I saw this dog named Blade. Oh boy. The worst dog I could ever known. He bit my arm. I would show you guys, but I don't have the camera on. But anyway, I do have the mark right here. He bit my arm so badly that I pulled out a piece of my meat, like flesh out of my arm. Like the doctors had to pull a piece of my flesh out of my arm. I actually passed out on the patio. Oh boy. And now let's talk about the time my dad went to jail. Oh God. Now, when my dad went to jail, he missed 2 of my birthdays. He missed my graduation. He missed... Oh, Lord. I have to get going soon. I'm getting tired. But anyway, let's keep going. He missed my 13th birthday. Oh, God. He missed my 14th birthday. And now today, he's not going to miss my 15th birthday. I'll make sure of that. Alright, guys, I gotta get going, because my freaking eyes are getting red. See you, dudes!